So how are you feeling at the moment with everything that you've been through over the last few weeks?
Me personally, it's been very difficult, very mentally and physically draining. Also working at the same time, getting time off work, it's been challenging.
And what has been the most difficult part of this trial for you?
Previously, we didn't know our other child was involved with the attempted murder. We knew about baby M, what happened on the 9th of April 2016. And until then we were very, very happy.
We were ecstatic. First-time parents. We were happy and knew everything was as good as it could have been at that time.
And then just tell me when you suddenly realised things were going to go wrong.
Well, on the Saturday, the 9th of April, we'd come down with my parents to see the boys. Everything was going well. We held the boys. We went back upstairs because my wife was in the ward upstairs, and then within 10, 15 minutes, a nurse is coming charging upstairs saying, "You need to come back down." And I was there first because my wife was still in bed. I was the first one into the unit at that time. And the image that I saw was just horrendous. That image I'll never forget because it's on the brain. When I went down, I saw doctors around the trolley and they're just pumping his heart like a rag doll, really.
One of the nurses, Mary Griffith, said to me, I've not done anything. And Lucy was behind her, and I was just praying to God, saying, what has happened to my child? I've not done anything wrong in my life to anybody, so why do I have to suffer? And then after 30 minutes, he recovered.
How did you feel at that point?
I was just full of the tears. I didn't know what to think. We're first-time parents. We didn't know what was going on.
What did you see of Lucy Letby at that point?
She was just standing like that.
How was she standing?
Very calm and cool. At the time, her body language and her behaviour totally changed. After the incident happened, I think she was unsuccessful with killing my kids. That's why she was very annoyed with us. She thought that I couldn't kill your baby.
Did you suspect Lucy Letby at any point in that time?
No, not at that time. She was very cool, calm, calculated, and a criminal-minded lady, but we didn't notice anything at the time.
We didn't know anything even afterwards until the police came knocking.
When the police came to our house and told us, your second child is involved with Lucy, we were shocked, and we said we didn't know about baby L. Why had they not told us about baby L? We did know about baby M, but they hadn't told us about baby L.
So they didn't tell you that he had gone into any difficulty at all?
No, not the insulin and all the blood sugars and all that. We didn't know anything about that until the police came.
And how did you feel when you heard that?
We just couldn't believe it because we knew about baby M and we accepted that bit, but we didn't know what baby L had gone through the night before. It was just unbelievable. We couldn't believe it.
When you have heard Lucy Letby talk in court time and time again, denying she harmed any babies,
I feel very sick of her. Oh my God, I go home with a headache. I have to take paracetamol every day when I go home just because I have to listen to her lie and lie and lie. And I say now, enough. Don't tell lies, please. When you've sat there in the dock and taken the oath, I think just please say everything that's right and true. So why are you telling lies?
what has Lucy Letby taken from your family?
Everything. She took everything. Our joy, happiness.
I'm not the same person I was before. I was happy-go-lucky, go with the flow, always smiling. But now I've become reserved, so like in the shell kind of thing. And there's no doubt it's going to affect me for the rest of my life. There's no way you can get away from it. It's been hell, to be honest.
Very, very horrendous.
What has it meant for you to know that Lucy Letby has been able to work on a unit for years with people knowing they were concerned about her and knowing what it's done to your family and to so many other families? How does it feel to know that that has happened and been allowed to happen?
It's hard to put into words just how it could have gone on so long, why it went on so long. These are the answers we need, but that's a different part of the investigation. We have to wait for the hospital to answer those questions, but it could have been stopped. That's the fact.
Do you think the hospital should have done more to get Lucy Letby off the unit?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. Why did they wait until 2016?
Do you think that some babies could have survived?
I think so, yeah. If they'd acted upon the initial suspicions, then they definitely could have stopped any more babies being attacked.
What has life been like day to day? Has she caused any long, life-changing injuries to your sons?
As far as we know, baby M did have a scan, and the doctors did say that one part of his brain is damaged permanently. So he may deviate from his peers and stuff. At the moment, if you look at him, you wouldn't think any differently, just like a normal child. So it's something we'll just have to keep monitoring over the years as the years progress.
Is that something you're worrying about every day?
Yeah,
Yes.
How let down do you feel by the hospital?
very, very let down. They could have stopped it. They could have done it a lot earlier. And they need to be held accountable as well. Obviously, I know they didn't know there was a poisoner at work, and it's difficult to prove that. But the doctors did speak up. The doctors spoke up in 2015. They should have acted on that.
If you were to describe Lucy Letby, what does she mean to you?
To me, nothing. She means nothing. Just an evil person. There's no way she should have been able to get away with it for so long.
And she already proved with her note. She wrote, "I am evil and did it with a purpose." We see through her note. The green note, the yellow note. So she proved her note already. We saw it. She said, "I'm evil."
How does Lucy Letby being found guilty provide justice for you? What does it mean for you?
It provides a bit of closure. Not completely, but at least a bit of closure that they got the right person and she's going to be punished for it.
I'll be very happy. If the punishment is proper and the proper sentence, then I would be very happy.
Is there any sentence that will justify what you've been through and what your sons have been through?
Life sentence. I want a life sentence.
But it's not going to do justice no matter what. She's taken lives. She's tried to take other babies' lives. So whatever sentence she gets is not going to be enough. It will be justice, but it won't be enough. Whatever the sentence comes.